Hey everybody, now that I'm a huge YouTube star, everybody wants my stuff, souvenirs to sell on eBay for like 5 cents, 6 cents, cents and cents and cents, cents. Even my deck of cards, I can barely sleep at night. So I've trained my deck now to defend itself. I just put a rubber band around the pack. Then I take the deck and I put it on my bedside table, just like this. And I set up the deck in the special defend itself position. There it is. I know it doesn't look like much, but now if anybody gets even close to that deck of cards, the moment they touch it, the deck pops up, whoa, just like that, into a vicious triangle, and the people, they can cut themselves. Now I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, wait a second, that's kind of cool, but so the deck can defend itself. What about attacking? Jay, can you show us some blood? The answer is hell yeah. Look, divide the deck in 2 halves, okay? Going to put a rubber band around 1 half, like this. It's getting ready to attack. Over here, I'm going to spread the cards. I'm going to have my trusty camera guy, Chris, lean on in here, buddy, and touch any card you want. He's got that one there. Okay, I'm going to lift it up. I'm going to show everyone the card. Take a moment to focus on that card. Now, I'm going to leave the card for a second sticking out of the packet, okay? Just a little bit sticking out right like that. Now, you can see it still sticking out. And the reason I'm leaving it sticking out is because I want you to see the moment if these cards were to come over and try to steal that card away, you would see it. But watch. I'm going to square the card Chris touched into the pack. I'm going to cut the deck a couple of times. I could even have someone shuffle the pack. Keep that in mind. Then these cards are going to set up in the attack position. A little twist here, twist there, and just like that, they are ready to attack. I'm going to find the card. Chris's card somewhere, could be shuffled in. Watch. 3, 2, 1. Just like that. You saw it happen. Look, the jaws of this pack snapped, and they found one and only one card trapped. And I'm pretty sure that is Chris's card. You need a rubber band, and you'll experiment with this. You need a rubber band, not too big, not too small, okay? And you'll experiment with this, and you'll know exactly what I mean. Nice rubber band here. I put it around the deck so it's sort of running lengthwise. Now, I came up with what I call a pop-up triangle a bazillion years ago, and it's still, to this day, it's something I perform, and it's just a fun, cool moment of magic, maybe not, but it's surprising, it's cool, and if you set it up just the right way, what you can have is the 2 bottom thirds butted against each other, and the top one's right on top. If the tension's right, just by either hitting the table, which is so cool, or tugging a tablecloth, whatever, it'll pop into this. Second phase, you divide the deck into 2 halves. Put the rubber band this time around one of the halves, but not going lengthwise, but going widthwise, okay? This is now the half I'm going to use Simon Aronson's convincing control. I spread out the cards, have one card touched. Whichever card is touched, let's say it's this one here. That's the card that's touched. I break the cards at that point and keep these spread, okay? So I break the cards. It's very important that the card they touch directly above that one is a second card in much sort of aligned, okay? Then I come up and I show. The left hand comes up. So everything's this way. And what I'm doing is my left thumb is actually applying pressure to the bottom left-hand corner, not of the selected card, but the one above it. So I'm kind of holding it in place. Then my right fingers are getting ready, and this is the exposed view, to slide this card. I'm going to slide this card secretly. And I'm going to do the slide and keep the other card in its position under the cover of lowering my hands. So as I come down, I'm going to do the slide, and it looks to all the world like the card left sticking out is in fact the selected card. It's wonderful, very deceptive. Definitely practice it in front of the mirror. But in fact, the selected card I've slid to the bottom of the deck. Now, I readjust my grip, hold the deck from a biddle grip sort of from the top, and with my right thumb I want to get a little, I riffle up the back of the packet so I can get a break above the bottom card with my left pinky. I get a break momentarily, then I retake the break with my right thumb. So I end up with my right thumb is now holding a break at the back of the packet. I pick up these cards and I say, I'm going to leave that sticking out for a second because I want you to see if these cards, vicious and hungry, if they were to swoop over and steal the card, we would see it go. Now, even as I say that, they steal the card. They stole the card off the bottom of the pack. They come over, literally just have the 2 together. Don't make a move of it, okay? It's very relaxed. Let them grab the card, take the card on top of the bottom packet, turn the hand over. As you say, they would run away, but we would see it. Slowly square in the indifferent card. Really milk this moment. It's an important visual. Then hand the deck to someone and they can actually shuffle the packet. So they're convinced their card's in here and it's shuffled. It's a wonderful situation. I take these cards back, and I'm going to take them back and make sure now I'm holding them perpendicular to the floor with the selected card now hidden behind, okay? Now this is the UF Grant part where I riffle some cards off the back here, like this, grab the top half, pull it to the left, okay? Spin it so the faces are facing the audience, and then just hinge it back over. Finally, I turn this over so it's face up. Now you don't want people to see this gap, so you got to keep it pointing towards the floor. It's not a big deal. There's a rubber band in the middle, but now I grab these, and I'm going to dribble these, and sometimes I'll do this into someone's hands or onto the table. And as I dribble them, I'm just going to extend this in, and look what happens. Boom. Now, if the rubber band is too tight, it'll send the card flying. So you want to make sure the rubber band you use is not too tight, because you want to end it up with the card still in the packet. I dribble, it kicks out, I come out, I turn over, and they have just been not only entertained, but wonderfully deceived.